Hey guys, welcome back to Tiny Bunny, and we're gonna start off where we left off. Yeah, I saved it over here. No, wait, no. Oh, okay. Oh, I can just press. Okay, I'm here. Great. Okay. Yeah. Welcome back to Tiny Bunny. Back to the creepy music and creepy atmosphere. Man. Alright, so I think we left off where we heard music in the open. The music's amazing, by the way. This music is really, really good. Yeah, open. Oh, we're opening the oh my god, that is amazing. Art, and there are animals dancing in the snow? Okay. Someone was dancing in the field. Black silhouettes I could barely make out with the dark forest as their backdrop. The music's getting really loud. They jumped around, basked in the moonlight, bumped into piles of snow, rolled around and crawled on all fours. Stories about wolves playing under the moon came to mind, but these were clearly not wolves. Yes, they are creatures of the demons, the depths, the hell. They're hell. They stood upright at times, circled around, holding hands and whipping up snow, disappearing into the shadows for a brief moment and then coming back. Something bizarre was going on. Shadows dancing in the starless abyss made my imagination go wild, making me anxious at the same time. And suddenly, the music stopped. That's creepy! Oh no, they've noticed me! The dancing shadows froze in place, and I could swear, pierced me with their eyes. One of the silhouettes immediately parted from the bizarre shadow carnival and sprinted across the field with giant leaps. Oh no. Oh, that was creepy. Oh no. It glided on its squeaky snow without leaving any prints until it was devoured by the pitch black shadow of my house, which became even darker and thicker. My heart was jumping around like the bird inside a cage. I shut the curtains with a swift motion and stepped back towards the bed. What was that? Oh, that's... Oh no, the music's different. Oh god. The music's really scary. Oh, they saw me. A freezing torrent of fear washed over me. I stood in the middle of a perfectly dark room and I listened to some unwanted guests move and scrape around looking for an entrance. The sound moved towards the right. They circled around the house. Now my guests should be at the front door. Guest. That fox-like demon creature is a guest? No, hell no. I jumped into the bed and covered myself with the blanket as if it could protect me. The shackles of fear locked my muscles. I remembered the funeral, my grandma lying there, hands crossed on her chest. The music is loud. Her facial features sharp like that of a tin doll. Ants running up and down the legs of chairs that held my grandma's casket. I imagined those little creatures climbing up her head and pulling her eyelids with her tiny legs. Then her wrinkly eyeballs would once again move inside the sockets and she'd be unable to see her grandchildren, and she'd be able to see her I'm a kid, right? What happened? I'm a messed up kid. I'm seeing demonic creatures in the forest night, and also now grandma with ants killing her eye sockets things. Oh god, what happened to me that I'm so messed up? I was chanting the spell that she taught me throughout the whole procedure, and now lying under the blanket and listening to squeaks and howls, I was repeating the same words. On the island of Buyan, underneath the blemished sun, in the sea of color blue, stands a cabin made of wood. There lay lard and ashen hair for the spawn from the devil's lair to feast and always leave alone. God's faithful servant named Anton. Evil leave this house must. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust is actually it's a quote from somewhere, and it's a really famous quote, and it's also a quote from another book, but yeah. Ashes, ashes, and bizarre sounds had appeared, cautiously peeked out from under the blanket, and saw curtains waving around like a hangman. And then the night doused me with a new portion of boiling terror. The sounds scratched at my eardrums. In reality, something or someone were scratching at the front door, hurriedly clawing at the wood, demanding to be let in. The door was shut. Dad had become very cautious recently, so he installed a sturdy lock, the sturdiest lock of them all. It was a thick lock. I remember him staring at the forest intently as if he was looking for someone. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I hugged my knees, placing my chin between them, and drilled the door with my eyes. It was so flimsy and weak before the might of darkness. And then the doorknob twitched. Slightly. No! And then it turned halfway. Once. Twice. As if the person who tried to enter had no hands. The doorknob tilted once more and then started clicking violently. Oh, this is not... Oh, I skipped something. The door creaked and oh. Oh. No. The wind taunted me, moaning inside the tin drains. Now you'll see. The door was wide open. Oh God. Oh, it's gonna be something. The darkness writhed inside the carnivorous mouth of a doorway. Tony. It was as if the night itself was calling out to me, flapping its black wings and squeaking with rusty hinges. I was trembling and smeared by the web of darkness that hung in the corners of my room, waiting for the one who weaved it to come out of the gaping black hole. Tony. My abdomen tightened and my chest rose up, ready to exhale a desperate scream. But before I was able to do anything, the darkness asked me, Tony, are you asleep? Okay, what? Oh. That's creepy. That is scary. That is creepy. I don't trust my room anymore. Oh God. My sister's pale face protruded from the thick shadows. I almost screamed from relief. Oya? I'm not sleeping. Did something happen? Oya frowned and stuck out her lower lip, a clear sign that she was about to cry. Oh, I don't know why that almost scared me. Almost scared me. Little girl walking out of a dark door, not scary at all. It's there, staring at me. Shoo away, Tony. Please. I'm so scared. The fear that was tormenting me just a minute ago crawled away and hid somewhere in my stomach. I needed to calm Oya down. It was just a dream, silly. Don't be scared. Dreams don't bite. No one's going to harm you. Oya sobbed. She was trying her best to believe me. But was I sure of myself? I have an idea. Let's go to your room and watch the video. Sleeping Beauty, for example. You like that cartoon, don't you? Why does a Sleeping Beauty and a prince have a prince, and I have this scary bird? Well, the scary bird could be a prince too, Oya. You don't know that. That question took me by surprise. Alright, let's watch Cinderella. My thoughts became tangled, fuzzy. What was that? What studied me with its eyes while dancing feverishly under the moon? The darkness was clinging to the window, and it couldn't be fooled by my grandma's old chants. Couldn't be satisfied with the feast of lard and long ashen hair. Tony, you coming? That's what she said. Yes, just a moment. Yeah, oh! Okay. What the fuck was that? I was not expecting that. Oh, and now it's animated. What the fuck just happened? Help? I have demons? What? There's a werewolf in my house and my sister has a demon bird? Help? That's why I didn't want to laugh at Olya and her owl in the morning. Who could be? Ding dong, ding dong. Who could be visiting here in the middle of the nowhere? We don't know anyone around here. So persistent. I felt extremely unsettled just from the silly thought that our morning guest could have come from the woods. I could barely hear voices coming from the front door. My mind was urging me to hide. In the closet, under the table, behind the curtains where Olya always hides. Tony, come here. I felt like kettlebells were tied to my feet, but still dragged them towards the hallway. Oh look, it's the KGB! A couple of policemen towered over me in the doorway. They smell like frost and worry. You can smell worry? I can smell worry. I can smell worry a mile away. My mom always winced and grumbled in the moment she saw patrol cars. Worse than bandits. At the moment, though, she looked somewhat confused. Hello. The senior officer who wore a grim expression nodded. A boy had gone missing yesterday. His name is Vova. Vova, you went missing, you ran away from home, and you're a demon, aren't you? Ha 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 ha. Look at this place. Have you seen him? The policeman held out a photograph to me. Damn, that is some good animation there. There was a ginger boy around the age of elementary school, pictured with a wall carpet as the backdrop. He had a striped cat and his hands and wore a wide smile. No, I haven't. Are you sure? Look closely. Where would I have seen him? I don't know anyone around here. I barely leave the house. Well, maybe you've seen him from the window. That's right, your window looks straight at the forest, don't they? So he's a little creepy child living in the forest. That's normal, that happens everywhere. It happens. A kid who has a cat. Yeah, no, yeah, The window. Oh. Okay, flashbacks. No, I haven't seen anything. I see. He sounded tired, but his eyes, look at those eyes. Look at those luscious, beautiful, deep, dark eyes. He sounded tired, but his eyes, his stare long and heavy, was full of suspicion. He squirmed unwittingly under the weight of guilt which his giant shadow cast over me. The policeman finally tore his eyes from me and glanced over the hallway, the stairway, and the cracks in the ceiling, which I haven't noticed before for some reason. The cracks in the ceiling? Oh, that's just where the creepy crawlies come out from, and the guy up there looks you through, you know, the guy living in the floorboards. Yeah. How do you like your new place, by the way? Getting used to it? Bit by bit, it's our little daughter who misses the city a lot. Misses the city, huh? Have the locals been treating you well? Yes, everything's alright, thank you. The policeman peers through me one more time with his gray eyes. My head's spinning. Can I help you, somehow? I asked that in a shaky voice to look like a polite boy. And to end I can't speak. And end this unpleasant conversation sooner. Now that I think about it, you look just like one of my nephews, little fella. Maybe I am, maybe I was stolen, maybe I was taken by the little demon werewolf. A lot of werewolves and animals around here, huh? Is a witty boy around your age wears the same type of goggles? Haha, always engrossed in reading those mystery novels. Told me he wants to enroll in police school when his family visits this summer. Wanted to help other people just like me, see. I felt uncomfortable, as if a distant relative, not a police officer, stood before me. You know what? Little boys like you should stay at home, steer away from trouble. The times have changed so much. Mom interjected with a cold voice. You don't say. Ah, well then. What grade are you in, Tony boy? Tony boy! I'm Tony boy. I'm little old Tony boy who sees werewolves and other scary monsters in the dark woods. 6th, have you made any friends here so far? Not yet. I'll be going to school for the first time after the break. Ah, then, I'll leave you my number, just in case. Call me if you have any new info. I'm not gonna call you. No, you are really weird, dude. You're a policeman and yet you're really weird. The policemen were gone along with their shadows. The smell of cheap cologne and photo of a smiling boy. I can smell a photo now? I have the strongest sense of smell ever. His face still stood before my eyes. I was wondering what it was like for him, being there all alone. There. For some reason, I thought of the forest, swaying in the wind. What did his poor parents feel? And what would my parents do if I'd gone missing? Would they cry and thrash around hysterically? Or would they accuse each other, like they always do, and forget about me eventually? I think it's both. I think they would do it simultaneously. And then, yeah. Mom, this Vova, did he just go missing in our forest? Seems like it did. He did, poor child. That is a cool image. Not creepy and scary at all. I looked out the window at the road. The police UAZ drove off towards the village. The officer's nephew came to mind when I was splitting off old paint from the windowsill. I remembered all the teenage mystery novels from the Black Kitty series I read this summer. Your average boys and girls investigated all sorts of mysteries there. They looked for clues, spied on suspicious people. After a set of amazing adventures, bam! Solved any complicated case. They became local celebrities that must have made their parents very proud. I noticed a trail of policemen's footprints that led to the forest. And then it clicked in my head. Why don't I start an investigation on my own? Why am I going to the forest when clearly are werewolves and other creatures in there, along with boys with cats and who clearly are werecats? Right? Maybe I'll find that lost boy and I'll get a reward. Olya will be so happy. And not only Olya, Mom and Dad too. Maybe they'll even forget about their quarrels for a while. Maybe they'll even save us from the D word. The dick. They want to be saved from the dick. I fantasized about buying Olya a Tamagotchi. It's been so long since I've heard the word Tamagotchi. Wow, this game takes me back. And I wasn't even born in the time when Tamagotchis were famous. I'm a fake old person. I'm getting a cassette player and a bunch of tapes for myself. And a whole box of Kinder Surprise. Wow, man, Kinder Surprise, now those were tasty back in the day. I genuinely liked the Kinder Surprise eggs for the chocolate than the surprise inside. Yeah, I was a weird kid. When was the last time our parents bought us any toys? Last autumn, I think. My dad had lost his job at the time. There's that annoying song about it. I had little to no idea what the accountant jobs was like. They count money, I think. They were accountant for money. But tish. Neighbors used to envy us. But nowadays, Mom and Dad barely had money to afford sweets. And Dad would always divide a single chocolate bar between me and Olya. Sometimes I gave her my share too. That's sweet. Gonna give her my chocolate bar. No matter how much I wanted to eat sweets, she was just a little pipsqueak. Oh yeah. I couldn't wait to go out looking for clues. I'm going outside. Yeah, right. Oh wow, Mom looks scary. You want the police to go around with your photograph next? The forest is so thick. What if the boy got snatched up by wild animals or something even worse? Even worse, echoed through the hallway. I won't go far, I'll just stay away from the forest. Did you hear what I said, or should I repeat myself? Better go pack up your school bag, or play with Olya. And Mom... What was that? I heard a growl. That wasn't just me, right? I'm not being just paranoid, right? The sound of splashing water came from the kitchen. It meant that the argument was over and that Mom had the last word. Alright, great. Guys, I think this is this is a great time to end. Thank you all for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.